Good morning, everyone. Happy energy reading. I'm Terrie. How is your heart? How is your heart? We have a weekday energy reading, and I apologize for being a day late. I woke up yesterday morning with every intention of rip-roaring and ready to go for a week reading, and boom, woke up to no power. No power, no lighting. No lighting, no recording. Plus, I had to salvage whatever battery life I had left on my phone, which is where I record these. So, to say the least, divine timing that apparently this week's reading is supposed to be given today. So, thank you for bearing with me. It's great to be back. I did have to take a rest to collect myself from the collective energy that's going on out there. And when I tuned into the messages for today, what my spirit team would like for me to share with you, they came up with the word curiosity. And I said to myself, all right, Team Terrie, what do you mean by curiosity? So a lot has happened in the last week, as we know. And it's very interesting because one of the little insights that I've had in this past week, I've always been very against conspiracy theories, always. I've had a little bit of a change with that. I'm sure some of my friends who are into conspiracy theories are like all excited, yay, 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 because I'm a truth seeker, right? It's like, just give me the truth. I just want the truth. That's it. The whole bottom line of the truth. So when Team Terrie was talking about curiosity, I said to myself, well, that's kind of interesting. What does the collective need to know about curiosity? And here's what they were talking about in terms of curiosity and how conspiracy theories can actually help us, which, again, this is completely contradictory to what I used to believe in and used to think. What conspiracy theories do for us and what the collective now needs to know on an individual basis is their own truth. What is your truth? Not the truth of everyone else, but what is your truth? Not the truth that's being like thrown on you, but what is your own personal truth? And oftentimes, to get to our personal truths, we do have to hear other people's opinions. We have to be part of other people's lives. We have to be part of other experiences in order for us to know what is our truth, because our truth is our reality. It's our life experience. And if you're familiar at all with the law of one, experience is what allows us to have any type of growth or change, right? So God, goddess, source, creator, whatever you want to say, was like, I want to experience. Life here is boring, so I'm going to create something so that I can experience it, right? So it's like the opposite and counterpoint, right? It's the duality and the polarity in order to have any kind of experience and to learn what our truth is. And we humans are born with filters, right? We don't remember who we are. So we have to come to Earth to experience who we are, to remember who we are. What is our essence? What is our truth? So the conspiracy theories actually serve us if we don't go down you can go down rabbit holes, go down all the rabbit holes you want, as long as you have your lifeline of what you feel or you think the truth is, right? So being curious, what being curious allows us to do is to be able to visit, and it allows us to sort of like watch from detachment, which is more fifth dimensional energy, like what is going on. So being more of an observer, more of a witness versus a participator until you know what your truth is. But that's the whole thing, is like, what is your truth, right? So coming from a place of curiosity allows you to emotionally detach so you don't lose who you are. And it allows you to discover what your truth is. So this week, really what's happening is that there are going to be a lot of options for us to come from a curious place. And it's going to take work for us, okay? Humans, we're very passionate, right? And we like to know the outcomes and the results right away. So we'll just opt for whatever seems to be right, whatever's told to us, so that we don't have to sit in any kind of discomfort or anything like that, right? So this week, we're going to have the opportunity to come from curiosity, to listen to different opinions, to hear different views, and then come to our own personal conclusions. Because being pushed in certain directions actually can take you away from who you really are and what your personal truth is. So this week is going to be super, super cool for us to have some sort of curiosity to be coming from. And there's plenty in the world for us right now these days in terms of conspiracy theories, for us to sort of like listen to other points of views, listen to counterpoints, and really take in what feels right to us, and also not even having to necessarily box or label ourselves into particular areas. So this week, we're going to have that opportunity to do that, which I really like for us. I'm about to pull some cards here just so we can see what implementation tools we can use to help us get through this week of curiosity. What exactly can we do to get through this week, right? So let me pick these cards for you really quick. So stand by. This guy, you're good. You're good. You, sir, are good. And then I'll do a reveal, and then we'll just get into it. Like, what implementation tools can we use? Here we go, this card. All right, so I just picked out my 4 cards for us. So how are we going to implement? How do we use our curiosity for our benefit to find out what our truth is, Let's see. Let's do a reveal. We have the 3 of Diamonds. Very good. We have La Muerte. Nice. We have Enchantment. Love it. And we have 2 of Earth. Okay, so 2 of Earth, Enchantment, La Muerte, and 3 of Diamonds. So when I put this together, the implementation that we need to use, and it looks like it's going to be in the area for this week of abundance. Okay, now again, abundance can mean an abundance or cornucopia of money, career options. It can be health, it can be love, it can be anything. It's just a lot of it, or an abundance of it. Right, and it does feel to me it's more in the prosperous realm. So this is in regards to money for today. In this process of us learning how to be more curious and us learning other points of view and seeing things from a different way, that means that we do have to come to a part of ourselves. It does feel more like the ego, the inner critic, where we kind of have to go, no, for right now, you need to leave because I want to be open-minded and I want to be able to see this perspective, right? So there's a part of us that we're going to have to kill, die. I know, that's so dramatic. But we're going to have to turn off the ego in order for any of us to go ahead and fully see something from another point of view. With emotional detachment. So literally from that place of curiosity. Now, of course, that does mean we're going to have to be more grounded within ourselves, trust ourselves, know thyself, right? And this is not you piggybacking or riding along anybody else's opinion or what you're seeing anywhere else. This is like you, all you, authentic you, truth seeker you, right? So there does need to be that grounding that happens so you can shut off that egotistical part of yourself and just say, I want to look at this, right? Now, here's the beautiful thing. The number 3 is all about masters, right? So this is an opportunity for you to actually gain some mastery over yourself this week. So by you looking at other perspectives and being open-minded and just hearing without any rebuttal or anything like that, it's going to be really, really a great opportunity for you to master yourself. And what's really cool is that if you can successfully do this, now I know that it's hard. So, we're being called to do something very challenging and difficult this week, but of course it's just for our evolution so we can grow, shift, and change, right? It is going to feel really good. There's going to be this sense of pride over ourselves if we can actually accomplish this. So, this is something that I invite you to do. I actually have been doing it myself. It's been a very interesting ride. I've been able to change my opinions as I seek the truth and as I see the truth and know the truth as well. So you might even get some validation with this as well, and just be able to sit better with your body and sit better knowing you know what's good for you, in spite of maybe what's being shown to you or what's being told to you or what's being fed to you, because you are breaking off and seeking your own truth by listening to different counterpoints. So that's going to be a really cool thing about this week. So enjoy how good you will feel about yourself after you've completed this task, because this is part of each of our own individual lessons and experiences here for our soul to evolve, shift, change, and grow. We all have different backgrounds and we're all breaking patterns all the time, right? And there are things that just no longer serve us anymore. So it's just time for us to let that go. It's a great week for us to investigate this through curiosity, through truth seeking, and through having an understanding of what's good for us personally and taking ourselves out of the collective for just a little bit. Yeah. All right, guys, what am I always saying to you? Stay connected. Stay connected to your friends and family. Stay connected to yourself. And of course, you can stay connected to me. I am so excited to bring to you guys a spiritual community. That's right. I've created a community of like-minded folks. It is on Patreon, so check me out on Patreon. The link is in the bio here for Instagram, and I'll also link it if you're watching this on YouTube or anywhere else. And I've created a community just for you where there are live readings, there are live workshops, and a few other things. It's all exclusive content to Patreon, just so you know that. So if that sounds good to you, you want connection, you want to be part of a community, join my community. I created it for all of us, for us to just really sit in the safety of who we are, grow our gifts, and kick ass. We're all ass kickers. Let's kick ass together. All right, guys? All right, and I'll see ya on the flip side.